The Jobs Act created a new cottage startups industry since it enabled the world's entire population to invest in private startups. Prior to the Jobs Act, only accredited or high net worth investors could invest in startups. It also allowed a secondary market for the shares of private startups to be established. NASDAQ's Modern Private Company Secondary Market Poised for Growth headline at their website underscores the significance of the new secondary market for the shares of privately held startups. This page resides at NetCapital, one of the first SEC-regulated private startups investing portals to open a secondary market for startup shares. The page shows the startup, the date the offering closed, the purchase price, and the appreciation of the shares at 233.33% as per the most recent sale of the shares in the secondary market. All four of the startups on this page have been winners based on the prices that the startup investors have been selling their shares for. Here is the published offers and bids for the four startups. Since small amounts can now be invested in startups, everyone should allocate a percentage of their assets to build a startup's portfolio. For its members, Dynasty Wealth identifies digital disruptor and first mover startups which have the potential to become billion-dollar unicorns. It will identify investment opportunities for as little as $5,000. This is a 5-minute video of Mr. Markowski's interview at the New York Stock Exchange about digital disruptor and first mover startups. It's available at dynastywealth.com and is highly recommended. Michael provides details on the must-have traits for startups to have the potential to increase by 1,000% to 10,000% within 5 years. This table contains examples of the types of digital disruptors and first movers that Dynasty Wealth endeavors to find for its members. A $10,000 seed round investment in Airbnb in 2008 was valued for $200 million in 2017. $10,000 in Uber in 2010 was valued for $135 million in 2017. $10,000 in WhatsApp in 2009 generated a capital gain of $73 million when it was acquired by Facebook in 2012. A $10,000 seed round investment in Snapchat in 2012 was valued for $16 million in 2017. When Dynasty Wealth recommended First Mover Start Engine in 2017, it produced a 5-minute video entitled Start Engine Shares Have Potential to Multiply by 8 Times as Crowdfunding First Mover. The share price for Start Engine when Dynasty Wealth recommended the shares on November 1, 2017 was $5. Based on Start Engine's $11.25 price for its offering that it filed with the SEC in July 2020, the share price has more than doubled since being recommended by Dynasty Wealth. With Start Engine now airing commercials nationally featuring Shark Tank's Mr. Wonderful, Kevin O'Leary, as its spokesman, the Start Engine brand is becoming ubiquitous. The probability has increased for the shares to multiply by even more than 8 times.